evening. The main indices closed lower today for the third consecutive trading session as investors reacted to the latest quarterly numbers and RBI's measures to check the rupee slide. Disappointing data on export and car sales also weighed on the sentiment today, as did a few lower than expected corporate results. Data out of China and UK also had a sobering effect on investors' morale. After a very good start and strong morning session, the Indian indices suddenly turned weaker in the afternoon trade and failed to recover from there on. Fresh selling was seen in metals, auto, power and pharma stocks. The Nifty and Sensex opened with smart gains as rupee rebounded in the wake of fresh measures announced by the RBI to check the local currency slide. However, the rupee could not sustain the early gains and retreated from the day's low. The BSE Sensex was down by 59 points to close at 16,420 and the NSE Nifty was down by 9 points to close at 4,965. The India VIX on the NSE ended lower by 1.4% to close at 22.72. All the sectoral indices barring oil and gas and consumer durable ended with losses. However, the losses were not extremely severe. The metal index was the biggest laggard, down by 1%, followed by auto, power, pharma, FMCG and PSU indices. Bankex and IT indices ended almost unchanged, while oil and gas index rose by 0.6% and the consumer durable index was up by 0.3%. Among the broader markets, the BSE small cap index ended down by 0.2% and the BSE mid cap index performed better to end flat. Leading stocks on the Nifty and Sensex were Kane India, IDFC, BPCL, Axis, DLF, Kotak Mahindra Bank, BHEL and ONGC. Losing stocks on the Nifty and the Sensex were Maruti Suzuki, Jindal Steel, Ranbaxy Labs, PNB, Asian Paints, SBI, Power Grid Corporation, Coal India, Hero MotoCorp and Sterlite Industries. The RBI decided to fix the intraday open position daylight limit of the authorized dealers at 5 times the net overnight open position limit available to them, or the existing intraday open position limit as approved by the central bank, whichever is higher for positions involving rupee. In a separate move, the RBI said that 50% of the balances in EEFC account should be converted forward into rupee balances and credited to the rupee account as per the directions of the account holder. India's domestic card sales just grew by 3.4% in April, slowing sharply over the previous month when fear of price increases prompted potential buyers to advance their purchases. In global action, Asian markets closed mixed, with the Hang Seng in Hong Kong and Nikkei in Japan in the red, while the Chinese market closed flat following disappointing trade data. Australia's index was up following better than expected unemployment report. China's export and imports both increased less than expected in April, adding pressure on the government to announce fresh policy easing to give a fillip to the slowing economy. European markets were trading mostly positive, recovering from the previous session's losses. The Spanish index was up by more than 1%, while the indices in Italy, Germany, UK and France were all down. Thank you. Wish you have a great evening ahead.